What if I told you that behind all the bright lights, rehearsed lines, and perfectly framed drama scenes, something very real might be happening between Byeon, Seok, and Hye Yoon? Fans have been buzzing for weeks after a series of behind-the-scenes. Clips showed moments so sweet, so sneaky, and so unguarded that it feels less like acting and more like a secret love story unfolding. Stay with me until the very end of this video, because we've gathered the funniest, most heart-fluttering details. That might just convince you these two are more than just co-stars. It all began with a simple stretch and a smile. During one behind-the-scenes shoot, Seok was seen leaning back casually, his grin spreading across his face in a way that fans instantly recognized. This wasn't the polished charm of an actor, it was the soft, unfiltered smile of a man enjoying the company of someone special. And that someone was none other than Hye Yoon. His eyes lingered on her just a second too long. His posture relaxed in a way that didn't feel scripted. For fans, that was the first red flag, or perhaps the first love flag. But then came the moment that really set the internet on fire. In another clip, Seok leaned just a little closer, brushing his hand against Hye Yoon's. If this had been part of the scene, it would have passed without a second thought. But the way he instantly looked around, glancing left and right, as though making sure no one else had noticed, was priceless. Fans joked that he looked like a schoolboy caught sneaking candy in class only. This candy was a fleeting touch of the person. Beside him, the mixture of boldness and shyness made the entire fandom swoon. The chemistry between them only grew more obvious in their recent drama. In one unforgettable rainy street scene, Seok pulled Hye Yoon into his arms with such raw tenderness that fans couldn't decide if they were watching a scripted moment or a genuine embrace. His protective stance, the way he shielded her, and the softness in his eyes screamed authenticity. Fans across the world immediately declared, "This is not acting, this is love." And when the Blu-ray release gave us extended behind footage, the theory only gained strength in one now iconic clip. Hye Yoon stood shyly in her green dress, damp from the rain, while Seok placed his arm around her shoulders with effortless ease. What stole everyone's hearts wasn't the embrace itself, but the way he looked at her. It wasn't the gaze of a man hitting his mark. It was the gaze of someone treasuring the person in front of him. Fans called it a silent confession, a moment where love spoke louder than words. Of course, the clues don't stop there. Fans noticed both of them wearing matching bracelets at separate public events, fueling speculation about couple items. At a press conference, when asked about his ideal partner, Seok sneaked a glance at Hye Yoon before saying, "Someone who makes me laugh even in the toughest days." Right on cue, Hye Yoon burst into laughter, hiding her face in embarrassment. Coincidence? Or the kind of unscripted telepathy only true partners share? Then came the Instagram mystery. Seok uploaded a selfie late at night in a cozy cafe. And just hours later, Hye Yoon posted her own photo from what looked suspiciously like the exact same place. No tags, no locations, but fans quickly pieced it together. A secret date, perhaps. Fans think so, and the evidence is hard to ignore. Now, officially, both Seok and Hye Yoon insist they're only colleagues. But unofficially, their actions, their smiles, and their sneaky little gestures tell a different story. Every behind-the-scenes video, every candid laugh, every playful glance feels like another chapter in a romance that might just be real. So, dear viewers, whether or not they ever confirm their relationship, Byeon, Seok, and Hye Yoon have already given us something priceless. A love story that feels even sweeter than the dramas they star in. And the funniest part of all, that cheeky little glance around after Seok brushed her hand, it's the kind of moment you can replay 1,000 times and still smile. Stay tuned, because if this is what they're like when they think no one is watching, just imagine what we'll see next.